Yo, what's up YouTube? JamesWBaek here, and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. Today we have the Trick Room coaching team with Gallade once again, with Gallade, Azumarill, Marowak, Amoonguss, Hydreigon, and Luxray. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go check them out as always. And if you want to try out this team alongside me, there is a rental code of the team available in the description down below, as well as a pay spin. But remember, the rental code does expire in 2 weeks, so make sure you grab while you can. Otherwise, of course, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help out my channel and helps me out. So if you do want to help me out and you do enjoy the videos, why not leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, turn that like button blue. You could also check out more content from me if you're interested with my second YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, where I do live stream some VGC as well as variety games. So make sure you go check it out. Linked in the description down below. But otherwise, let's get started with today's video. So today's common question is going to be, what Pokemon do you think deserves an evolution? And I'm not talking about mega evolution, I'm just talking about a regular evolution in general. Like, there's some Pokemon I feel like definitely could probably, you know, have an evolution and be like a lot better. For instance, we saw like a lot of this back in like Johto and Kanto, where we got like evolutions of Pokemon like Sneasel that definitely needed it. And for me, there are quite a few I think that could do it. I think the one I think of probably when a lot of opinions fluctuate to this Pokemon, Dunsparce. I think Dunsparce would be cool. Even as a mega, it could have actually been a cool mega evolution, because, you know, Dunsparce, it has some cool concepts, but it's just like it lacks the damage department, as we got David as our first opponent. Colossal, Porygon-Z, interesting, with Blastoise, Weavile, Clefairy, and Amoonguss. So redirection, Colossal, and I mean a lot of redirection. Okay, so interested where I want to go with this. I kind of like the Amoonguss lead. The problem is their Amoonguss is going to be really annoying to deal with. I got to figure out what exactly is the optimal situation here. I could go Hydreigon right away, but the problem is I assume that they're leading the Surf Weavile, because I think since I do have the redirection, I think they will go to Surf Weavile. Yeah, I would assume they would go Surf Weavile. Thing is, I really want to try out the Hydreigon mode, because I think Hydreigon with the Max Quake is just like really solid here. If I'm going to try out Hydreigon and Amoonguss, because coaching is kind of weird because the Clef is a bit annoying to deal with. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try something different here. I bring Azumarill on the back because it's good, and I think Marowak is the last Pokemon. Yeah, because it can switch into Porygon-Z. Yeah, I like the combination. I don't think getting Trick Room up is very good here, because Clefairy and Amoonguss are very tough to handle. Specifically because I think one or two of them might be brought. I think it's going to be Colossal, Weavile, Clefairy, Amoonguss. I could definitely see that as a combination here, but we'll see. We will see here. So I do want to lead the Hydreigon, and I do have Earth Power on it, and I will go for the Max Quake into the Colossal if absolutely necessary. And I could probably just like fire off a Spore, for instance, into the Weavile slot. So let's see what's going to come out here. Going to be the Porygon-Z Clefairy. Oh, not even what I expected at all. Not even what I expected at all. Okay. So I will lead Clefairy plus, I mean, Amoonguss plus the Hydreigon. This gets interesting. I could see a lot of things here. I don't think he would back Lightning right away. I kind of actually just want to go out in Marowak and Spore here, because I think you're more likely to go for a Max Strike, if anything, into Amoonguss. I'll be able to survive it pretty easily. Yeah, and I think I will go for the Spore. Amoonguss with the Focus Sash actually is able to take 2 hits, unless the Clefairy has an attacking move, which I'm hoping is not the case. I'm hoping it's just going to go for like maybe a simple Follow Me, or maybe even Helping Hand. I think that'd be fine. Sing would be pretty bad if it does have it, but we'll see. We'll see. I do want to get a Spore off into Porygon-Z, and if it does decide to waste the Dynamax turns, I'll be in a really good spot here. So let's see what my opponent is going to do. Especially since the Marowak also actually covers for the Max Lightning play, now that I think about it, because of the Lightning routes. So actually, Marowak covers like a bunch of ground plays. We're going to see the Dynamax come out for Porygon-Z. No surprise here. I think it's going to come out to Clef, though, being able to get an attack off. But let's see. I really hope it's not an attack with Clef, because a lot of them have been running just like 3 support moves in general. I hope you're not going for Sing and Amoonguss just going to go on the base read. I mean, you could make that play, but let's see. You'd be risking a lot, though. It's just Follow Me, though. Okay, that's fine. And let's see where the max strike goes out into. I'm assuming Amoonguss. Oh, it's actually no. Perfect. That's perfect. All right, so Marowak going to be able to take it. We will get a Spore off into the Clefairy. That's a pretty good Spore to get. Yeah, I really like that. And now I'm going to be able to Spore the Porygon-Z slot. And I probably just want to attack with Marowak. I could Dynamax Marowak too. Dynamaxing Marowak doesn't seem bad. Being able to get like a Max Phantasm off actually sounds pretty good. Yes, I'm going to go for Max Phantasm actually. I'm going to go for the Spore into Porygon. Yeah, because something really likes switching into this Max Phantasm anyway. I do have Sash on Amoonguss, so I'm pretty safe right here just to go on the offense. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this spot. Getting that free Spore off in the Clefairy, and I'm going to be able to get a Spore and a Porygon-Z unless it max guards here is going to be super solid. So we will Dynamax the Marowak here. Let's see if it can be on the offensive threat. I don't have to Dynamax the Hydreigon anymore because Colossal didn't lead. So feeling pretty good about this spot as it's going to be the Clefairy that's still asleep, which is good. And we're going to see the Max Strike come out once again into the Amoonguss. But because I have Focus Sash, I will be able to survive the hit guaranteed. Which is a really good thing about Focus Sash Amoonguss. It's just I'm able to guarantee take at least 2 hits. So, or at least guarantee live 1 hit and get a Spore off. So this is really good here. Phantasm going to come out in the Clef. Nice. And Spore will waste a final turn of Dynamax. So we actually neutered 2 of my opponent's Dynamax turns, which is amazing here. So I'm going to be able to get a Spore off into the Porygon-Z. I don't know if Flare will knock out the Porygon-Z because of Friend Guard, however. So it might just be better for me to Quake here. And I think Quake is a fine play, as well as going for the Sludge Bomb into the Clefairy slot. So I'm going to go for that play. Clefairy has to wake up here and do something, I guess. And it's not guaranteed to wake up, so let's see. Nice. Goes for the Follow Me, fails. I am going to be able to get a Quake up. Porygon-Z still asleep, which is nice. And I'll finally be able to get a Spadef boost onto my Marowak, which is actually pretty nice. I had to deal with like maybe Blastoise. I could have set up the Sun though. Oh, Flare would have knocked out. I expected to do that much damage even to -1 because of Friend Guard. Wow. I guess maybe I overestimated Porygon-Z, but I thought it might have been a bulky one because it had Clef and Amoonguss, so it's relying a lot on support. Able to knock out the Clefairy though. Clefairy does go down, and that's really solid for us because now that's 1 redirection out of the way. Let's see if Amoonguss comes out on my opponent's side. Weavile, okay. Not that worried here as the Dynamax does end for the Porygon here. Weavile doesn't get knockoff in this generation, which is really good. I think I'm just going to go for the... Over these Pokemon, I'm going to rearrange a Quake. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Quake the Weavile. And I'm actually going to Spore the Weavile because if you don't target a Amoonguss slot, if you go greedy, I think it's fine. They go for the Fake Out and Amoonguss. Interesting to see Fake Out. Okay. Like, I thought they would maybe like go for a Dark move, Ice move, if anything, but this works out. I'm able to get a Quake off into the Weavile slot. It should be able to pick up a knockout unless it's Focus Sash, which it probably is. It could be Scarf, I guess. It is so Focus Sash though, okay. And now I can Aqua Jet very safely, and yeah, that's looking pretty good for us. So we will go into Azumarill here, fire off an Aqua Jet. And yeah, our Dynamax is over, but I mean, we have Marowak at +2. Azumarill with the Assault Vest might be able to live 1 Hyper Beam question mark. I mean, I think I'm just gonna Aqua Jet the Porygon-Z. Yeah, I'm just gonna Aqua Jet the Porygon-Z. I might as well. That was gonna be forfeited. Yeah, I think they realized that they're really low on HP. Maybe they didn't even have an answer to Azumarill. It could have been Colossal in the back. With Weavile, that would make sense because maybe they try to set up a late game weakness policy. But yeah, we are able to pick up a win. I think overall it was just like we were able to pick up some very solid positioning right away, I think, with the Marowak and the Focus Sash and Amoonguss. Because the thing about Clef and Porygon-Z, it's usually only 1 big, really heavy hit coming out. So, like, if they can pick up a knockout, you can slow them down with something, with, like, that Spore, for instance, which is huge, of course, against Dynamax Pokemon. We got our next opponent, Matt, rank 116 as our next opponent, with the team of Urshifu, Amoonguss, another Porygon-Z Clef team, Blastoise, and Duraludon. A lot of Blastoise Porygon-Z for some reason. Okay. Clef makes the coaching matchup interesting, but I think coaching is just fine here personally. So I'm just gonna go to coaching mode here. Yeah, because Urshifu is too big of a problem. We learned that the last time. So we'll go with these four, I think. Yeah. Azumarill looks really solid here, and so does Marowak. Yep. Definitely wanted to play. Hydreigon could put in work, but the problem is Tailwind and Max Strike is going to be annoying to play with because, like, once that happens, if I Dynamax Hydreigon, which I like to usually, it's going to basically mean I'm going to have to deal with the speed drop and then take a heavy hit from, like, Urshifu or the Porygon-Z or even the Rowlodon. So, let's see. Clefairy Blastoise. Okay, so maybe they're going for a... Not sure what they're going for exactly. We'll go the Amoonguss plus the Gallade here, and I'm going to go for the Spore into the Blastoise, and I think I'm going to taunt the Clefairy. They might go for a Helping Hand thing. Yeah, I'm just going to Spore and Taunt. Spore and Taunt seems fine to me. I don't know if they Shell Smash in this position. Shell Smash seems really bad here, potentially, because, like, if I trick them up here, they're in a really weird spot. Okay, so Water Spout coming out. Interesting. Not even Helping Hand boosted, so I am able to survive. It's Life Orb, okay. As I will taunt the Clefairy. I think they're trying to sing me, actually. I think they're trying to sing the Amoonguss. Gleam? Holy cow, it has Gleam? Alright, so we are able to get a Spore off into the Blastoise, which is nice, but Gleam is not a move you see on Clef. Maybe Moonblast, but Gleam is... Big no. Okay, I'm gonna go with Azumarill here, I guess, and I'm gonna Spore. I might as well just keep Gallade around as a sack because it could be useful later on. I can reset the stats and stuff. That's kind of unfortunate though because I'm not able to get Trick Room up, which makes this game a lot harder, but it's doable. I really do want to get rid of Clef though. I'm not that worried about Blastoise as the current moment. Although if it Hailstorms, that could be concerned, but they're not gonna Hailstorm, I think, unless they really want to play a gamble. Guaranteed to take a sleep with Blastoise. I want to like double up the Clefairy the next turn with Play Rough and Sludge Bomb, I think. So let's go into our Azumarill. I want to Spore the Clef here because I want to make sure I get the guaranteed double up because they could protect the stall at the following turn. Doesn't do much damage, which is nice. And Spore does come out and we do hit the Clef, which is nice. Okay. I think Dynamax Azumarill is really good in the game, but it really comes down to the last Pokemon, I think. I'm going to Liquidation here into Sludge Bomb because it should knock out the Clef with our max special attack on Amoonguss. I only consider it Blastoise Wake Up, and it does and gets an Ice Beam off. So that's a bit unfortunate. We do take a one-turn sleep there. Oh, that's really unfortunate, actually, because I might actually lose the Blastoise now. Yeah, I might lose the Blastoise at this rate. Oh, one-turn sleep is really bad. And Liquidation's not even a 2 KO because it looks like it's offensive Clef. Taunt wears off as well. Man, the one Dazzling Gleam Clef in the game. Yeah, I can't even do anything. I'm gonna go, I guess I'm gonna go Gallade, but I have to play with the Clef. Actually, I'm gonna play with the Blastoise, and I'm gonna... They're gonna Water Spout. Yeah, they're gonna Water Spout anyway. It doesn't change anything. Hey, Dynamax? Wait, why Dynamax a Blastoise now? I don't think that was necessary. I mean, it was going to be really hard for me to win anyway, but I don't think that... I think, if anything, Water Spout was just fine. And Clef wakes up, which is annoying. Protects. Okay, so it doesn't change anything. Double turn one wake. Okay. Steel Spike. Gallade. Okay. Oh, so it's Flash Cannon, Water Spout, Ice Beam. We don't know the last move. It could be Hydro Pump, Shell Smash, or Protect. Blade goes down. Play Rough into the Blastoise. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, yeah. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I guess, like, I have to hope Blast... Yeah, I'd have to hope Marowak lives one hit, I think. I don't think it does. I'm gonna have to hope like that they go for Cannade. It doesn't knock out Marowak. I'm able to knock out the Clef with Cannade. I mean with Quake, and then play rough into the Blastoise. But even then, there's so many tools in this game. I just needed not to double turn one Wake Up, but I think the Blastoise was the big one. I guess maybe I should have Trick Room, but I was worried about Sing potentially, and I want to cover for a Sing option. But yeah, I didn't think Water Spout into Gleam into another Gleam would actually be a play. Why? They go for a double? Really? That's very unfortunate. Because like they didn't even have to do that. That was even necessary. I do even live with the Marowak, so that kind of sucks. I gotta double up the Blastoise, potentially pick up. I don't think I would have knocked out, unfortunately. Oh wait, Azumarill was faster too. Oh yeah, it is because of this way I spread it. Yeah, or the way I made the spread. All right, Quake, nothing. Game over. Unless +1 Azumarill can literally tank these hits. It's not taking the Cannade damage, but I'm really doubting his capabilities of winning this game, especially with a Steel Spike coming my way. Maybe actually I should have max guarded Blastoise. Actually, yeah, maybe. I mean, not Blastoise, Marowak. But even then, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what happens next. Because I didn't think Azumarill Marowak would come back in this game. Because I knew I was taking too much damage in the first place. I'm gonna go for the Clefairy. Yeah, because they're gonna help me hit anyway. And Steel Spike. Yeah, unfortunate. I just don't know what I would have really done differently. Because the plan didn't seem that bad. But Gleam. It was just Gleam. I guess then I would have had to just Spore the Blastoise and then Trick Room. And if they had Sing, I had to hope that they missed. But they didn't have Sing since they had something else. They had the Dazzling Gleam. Because you normally when Clef runs an attacking move, it's usually Icy Wind. So that caught me off guard. Why did they go for the double protect and follow me? I don't know. Oh, Shell Smash. I wonder if you go down to Aqua Jet if I crit you. And I'm really hoping I do get the crit at least. Even though I know I'm not winning this game. I just want the satisfaction of critting. Play rough in the Clef. We'll pick up a knockout. I even know Flash Cannon is not even a knockout. Actually, maybe... Talon Flame. Oh no, this game's over. What do I need to win the game? Okay, I think if I need to win the game, it's gonna have to be less Mon Porygon-Z. I need an Aqua Jet crit the Blastoise here. The Brave Bird goes off. I need to survive that, and then Aqua Jet the Talon Flame, as Porygon-Z has only inaccurate moves that can always miss. Which sounds like a terrible win con. Because like Brave Bird will get rid of the Gale Wings. We do survive one. And then I would have to Aqua Jet the Talon Flame the next turn if I'm able to even live the turn. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, it's not a neutral attack. Oh well. Just Dazzling Gleam. That's all I have to say. Dazzling Clef. Fear Dazzling Clef. The plan worked if... Yeah. Even if it was Moonblast Clef, it was easier to handle. Dazzling Gleam basically made it basically hard to win. Huh. Yeah, because lead was basically the best I could have. Spore was the right. I guess just Trick Room. I guess I had to Trick Room. Which I wasn't sure because I didn't want to waste Trick Room turns. I didn't even know what they were going to specifically do in that situation. But yeah, I thought Taunt was the smart play because it covered Sing. But yeah, gotta cover one of them. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Sing Clef. It was the Dazzling Gleam Clef. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And if you want to see more VGC content or maybe some other content that I provide, you could go check it out on my second YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel where I do live stream as well. If you would like to go an extra mile support my content, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free Prime Gaming account that you can link up to your Twitch. And what happens then is you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month to a streamer. It could be me, it could be anyone else. Why not use it for free benefits though? And yeah, today is, or this month actually is September, so you actually get discounts on reoccurring subs on any tier. So if you are interested, you could always check that out, but no need. There are free ways to support me just by leaving a like down below, leave a comment down below, and share this video with your friends. Those are really good ways to help me out for free, and just by watching this video, you're helping me out immensely. So thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be continuing on with the Gallade coaching team in the next episode. You can go check out my community Discord and interact with me in an awesome community. We currently have 800 members in the Discord, and we do talk about VGC, do some team building, stuff like that. So if you're interested, go check it out. Link in the description down below. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.